From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
All American News brings you our people's contribution to America and freedom.
The Catholic Archdiocese of Chicago sponsors its annual Holy Hour in Soldier Field. Archbishop Stritch, head of the Archdiocese. The ceremony started shortly after 6 o'clock on Sunday and lasted several hours with 90,000 participating. Soldiers carried spiritual bouquets to the altar. The bouquets were pledges of hundreds of thousands of rosaries, of communions, and of masses for dead heroes. Chicago's finest at attention. Gold Star parents were seated in the field. After dusk, the procession of the Holy Eucharist. Prayers went up for an early and lasting peace. Peace for the 208,000 Catholic boys of the diocese in the armed forces.
Reverend Charles Hill, Detroit racial leader, has been drafted by colored and whites to run for the Municipal Common Council of the city of Detroit.
An audiometer, instrument to test hearing. Mrs. May Wharf makes the presentation. Charles Young, hospital executive, accepts it. She heads a committee helping handicapped children. Dr. Houston, superintendent of Freedman's, tries out the instrument. Freedman's has every modern device for the treatment of human ills. A Getch bed presented by Mrs. Justine Green to Dr. Charles Drew. This little patient in the children's surgical ward is more comfortable by reason of the gift. Contest manager Hart greets winners. She is Miss Thelma Moore, filing clerk, winner of the New York Beauty Contest. Miss Sepia, she'll compete in the Atlantic City Bathing Beauty Contest. If she wins that contest, she'll be Miss Sepia of the USA.
Somewhere in China, in the Times Square of a little village, the Yanks and Chinese civilians learned the good news of VE Day. U.S. Signal Corps cameras record the twilight scene as the news is accepted with grateful hearts.
P4, Brownlow J. Whiteside, a cook in the India-Burma Theater, used to be with the Pierre Marquette Railroad back in the States. Sarge, what are you thinking about on this VE Day?
I am very happy and glad to get back stateside. I know everyone else on this side feels the same way. And everyone is tired of war, even the Japs. But I know they will have to be whipped before we all can go home. It takes good food for the men who are fighting and planning. And I will continue as I have for the last 17 months to give the best I can.
With impressive open-air ceremonies, Howard University of Washington, D.C. graduates several hundred. Faculty members, proud of the huge class, receiving bachelor, master, and doctor degrees. Mordecai Johnson, man of many degrees. The crowd listened avidly to Johnson, president of Howard. The principal speaker, Reverend Benjamin Mays, president of Morehouse College, Atlanta. The women graduates were the first to receive their diplomas, and of course were greatly in the majority, since a majority of the boys of college age are now in the armed services. Philip Murray of the CIO made Doctor of Laws. Another honorary degree, Doctor of Letters, conferred on Paul Robeson. This was the 77th annual commencement for Howard, one of America's finest institutions of higher learning, alma mater of many notables.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.